Okay, my mic is on. Audio seems working. Let's check. Yeah, I am live. Looks like there's no issues. Working on my phone. We're good. I think we're all good. Alright. So, everything's all working good. I have my save. So now, we are now in Ruby after EV training in Emerald. Here is the Heracross. It has 2 ribbons, fully EV trained, has most of her moves. There's the Metagross. There's the Starmie. Those are what I'm going to be using for Battle Tower. And yesterday, I ended the stream with getting Jirachi. Well, there it is. There's the Jirachi. Notice it's under Wishmaker because of the movie. It comes with a Psylocke Berry. And it starts with Wish, Confusion, and Rest. You can literally play the entire game with Jirachi. You just need the Pokedex. So we are about ready to do Battle Tower. I just put you in storage. I want... Who's in my party? Sangus. Okay. I'm gonna grab... my Swampert. Do something like that. Put you in the back. So, why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? Alright, there we go. So one thing that happened while I was EV training my Starmie, I got a shiny Wingull during the process. Yeah, it's a shiny Wingull. It has green stripes, and it looks like it's slightly, kind of looks slightly pink instead of just white. Anyway, so before we actually start Battle Tower, I was thinking of equipable items to give to these 3. And I was glancing through, figuring out which ones are even in this game. And for one, I want to grab some leftovers. And I didn't grab them before, so we're going to do that now. And I'm thinking I'm handing it to Metagross because he's very tanky. If not Metagross, then it will be Starmie. But Metagross is very tanky. I think he'll benefit the most. So if we were to get... I think we need to take the Lily Cove one. Okay, good. So, there are trainers here. None of them have EXP share. We're gonna try to avoid giving them a level. But there is a... there are leftovers underneath. I want to try to avoid battles. Metal Gear! Okay. Well, there's one. I'm thinking Metagross will be the best with it. I am also told, from what I looked online, I'm told there's another item here. So I want to take a quick glance and see if I can find it. It should be in the basement with... I don't remember how this particular item finder works. Let's register it. See if I can find it. If I can't find it, it's not a big deal. I think that... Ah, dang it. Oh, well. Let's have a quick battle. As long as I don't use the other three, I'll be fine. And even then, they could get in a few fights. Oh, no. Tentacruel. You're such a threat to me. Alright. Again, like, should be somewhere around here. Again, I kind of forget how this item finder particularly works. I think you kind of need to be a little close. I already did that over here. Huh. Interesting. I was told that there was actually a second leftovers down here. Based on when I checked online, but... And it said with the item finder, but I guess I can't find it? Oh well, it's not a big deal. We only really need the one. Okay, now I want to get out of here. Yeah, I just want to get out of here. So, I was looking into other items. And a lot of the ones I would want are were in Gen 4. So, that sucks. But, hold on. I have... It's going to be a lot of leftovers for Pokemon to munch without ever needing a refill. Pretty much, yeah. It's always weird. They're just taking little nibbles. And the leftovers just seem to exist without going away. So, I was thinking... Apparently, the Choice Band is in Gen 3. And if you don't know what the Choice Band is, it boosts your attack by 50%, but you can only use the first move. But to get it, you have to... you have to connect to... You have to get it from Emerald through the Battle Frontier, which, if I thought about it, I would have bought it. But I didn't. So... Oh, what am I doing? Do I have something? So, that would be really good for Metagross or Heracross, to be fair. But, if I want to get it, we either have to do some, like, trading, and I'd rather just do that off-screen. The other option is... I give Heracross something like the Black Belt to boost fighting-type moves, or I do the Heartstone to get Rock Slide powered up. So something like that. And I want... No, not the Silk Scarf. Where is it? And by the way, there's my shiny... that I found while Eevee training Starmie. Do I have... So, another thing... Okay, wait. I don't seem to have the Black Belt. So we could go grab that. But right now I'll give the Heartstone. At least the Heartstone will boost up Rock Slide. And now for Starmie, we have a few options. We can give... Okay, so... I'm pretty sure with Starmie, we're just going to have to get one of those ones that powers up one of these moves. Because choice... So the choice band exists, but not the choice specs. So we can't use that. So really, unless we use like a berry or something, which I don't even think we get some of the good ones. And besides, all my berry stuff was in Emerald. I didn't really do much in here. We can do something like give Starmie the Mystic Water to boost Surf. We could get the Twisted Spoon for Psychic, Magnet or Magnet for Thunderbolt, or Never Melt Ice for Ice Beam. I have to go grab these three, but I'm thinking one of them. So I guess my question is, what is more important? First, let's start with Heracross very quick. What is more important? Boosting fighting type moves or boosting rock type moves? Because Heracross already gets same type attack boost for Brick Break. So do we want to make Brick Break even more powerful? Or do we want to try to boost the power of Rock Slide to basically make it on the same level as Brick Break? And we have Swords Dance here, so we got that going for us. Because I could go grab the Black Belt. We could do that very quick. Then not only that, what item would be beneficial for Starmie? Starmie is Water Psychic, so both of these will get powered up, or are already through Stab. So if we get Mystic Water, Surf will be even stronger. But we can also get the Magnet to just power it up on par as these two. Same with Ice Beam, but then one of these is going to be a little bit farther behind, so it's just like, which one's more important? Thunderbolt or Electric or Ice? So that's kind of my thought process right now, but we need to give Starmie something. Fighting, since you always believe the philosophy that instead of fully compensating for weaknesses and make everything lead on strengths. Okay. Let's go see if we can get the black belt. So with if we want to lean into the strengths with Starmie as well, we have two options. Do we go with the Mystic Water, or do we get the Twisted Spoon? If we want the Twisted Spoon, I have to go get it because I don't have it. But we could do that very quick. Let's see if we can find the black belt. Oh, whoops. It's somewhere on this route. Oh no! More Wingles! This is just prep work for the Battle Tower. So I think it's up here somewhere. No. Yeah, I clearly went over here already before. I clearly didn't get it. Did I go up here? Luckily, I already had the Mach Bike. No? I think it said talk to someone. Hold on. Whatever. So, yeah. Do I need to talk to you? No? What about you? No. I think I needed to talk to someone. Do I need to talk to you? I forgot this game just occasionally throws in Pokemon cries. Do you think you probably Twisted Spoon? Okay. We'll go find that. Do I need to talk to you? No? Who do I talk to? Okay, wait a minute. 15. Yeah, there's a difference. We are on Route 15. Hold on, let me look into this. Black belt. Route 115. Thief from Black Belt Knob. Oh. Never mind. Hold on. I think I know what this... Oh, no. I know what this means. Never mind. I don't think we could do the black belt. Because... we would have to fight one of the... that black belt dude that we talked to. And one of his Pokemon has the black belt and we're supposed to steal it. That's weird. Anyway. Well, I don't have a thief user. Let me find the Twisted Spoon. So for right now, we'll probably just use the Heartstone. Heartstone. No. Twisted Spoon. Where's this at? I didn't have this pulled up. Wait. Okay. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Why is this not telling me where it is in... The only way to get Twisted Spoon is from Abracadabra or Wild Abracadabra or Alakazam. Well then. I did not know that. I guess we're going with the Mystic Water. Maybe if we don't... Maybe if we fail very hard on the Battle Tower, in between, I'll get a Thief user going and get a Black Belt and Twisted Spoon. I guess we have to steal... Yeah, I know, like, that's normally never a thing. But anyway... Let's actually do the main plan. Who should be our lead? Metagross? Or should he be a pivot? Hold on. So let's put my top three in the front. We can probably start with either Starmie or Heracross. Because... And then if we need to swap, we can swap to Metagross, because he's very tanky. Well, physical defense anyway. What is your special defense? Okay. They're about this. Heracross has more special defense than Metagross. So, I forgot. Heracross is actually kind of special defensive a little bit. Maybe we'll start with Heracross. Because, you know, start with our lead. The whole point. And if we need to swap, Metagross is a good swap in. Considering steel types, you know, are resistant to like everything. We gotta do the level 50. Let's just go in this order. Yes, we must save the progress. Let's get this started. We need to get, I believe it's 50 wins in a row. And I think they just have random dialogue. Win 56 consecutive battle wins. Alright. I didn't look into that, but there was something with that. You know what? Golduck might have Psychic. Let's get Starmie in here. You know what? I have never looked into... Well, I actually no. I think I looked into it at one time, but... Let's look into the Trainer ID stars. Just to see what we're dealing with. A magnet probably would have done that. Okay. Pokemon Ruby. Trainer. Grumpig. Well, we'll stick with Surf. We'll use Surf. Okay. So there are a total of 4 stars. You start with 0, and then you'll get more and more. Oh, Magneton. Well, I know who to swap to. Okay, so you start with 0, and there are a total of 4 stars. Wait, can I use items? Items can't be used. Well, Earthquake. Will it work? No. Okay, so first time you get into Hall of Fame, you get a star. Apparently, there's link cable battles. Pokemon... Wait. Oh, wait, no. I think that's just what it keeps track of. Hold on. Drink card color. Okay. You're now with stars. There's Earthquake. The accomplishments necessary to get the new stars as well. Defeat the Pokemon League champion for the first time. Win all 5 Master Rank contests. And have a Pokemon printed for each. I'll probably be doing that in Emerald. So, we'll at least get that one. Defeat 50 trainers in the Battle Tower. And then complete the Hoenn Pokedex. That's not bad, actually. That's actually pretty simple to do. I could probably, I'm gonna be doing contests in Emerald, but maybe before I transfer up, I might just trade Heracross back here and get a star rank. So Flygon is Ground Dragon. This might be an okay time to set up, because I don't think he can do that much. Facade. So we got 1 Swords Dance. Let's just start with a Brick Break, see where we're at. Not bad. We're Speed Tied? Or was Flygon going for something else? Oh, by the way, from what I saw with the Battle Tower stuff, so in Ruby, there's the level 50 and level 100 tier. But in Emerald, it's level 50 and then open level. So we're probably gonna go to Emerald for the 2nd tier Battle Tower. For the open level. So that way we don't have to grind to level 100. We'll see though. If we want to use Ruby for Battle Tower, we'll probably have to grind to level 100. But if we want to use open level, we have to use Emerald. It really depends on how much grinding we want to do. Roselia. If I had Mega Horn, this would be great. We don't have Mega Horn because Mega Horn we get at level 55. Let's swap to Metagross. Yeah, that's a free setup for you. That's fine. Psychic. Sadly, Metagross doesn't have a great special attack, but same type attack boost just kind of helps him out. Water Grass. Let's just keep Metagross in here. Sadly, Metagross doesn't resist Water-type moves, but Shadow Ball is good enough. We gotta do 56 battles to get the ribbon. Oh, Golduck. Let's just get Starmie in here. So, the team was a Water Grass, a Grass Poison, and then a Water type. Yeah. Also, I think another reason why Ruby's Battle Tower is easier is because the trainers will use Pokemon from this... they'll use Pokemon from the Hoenn Pokedex and not the National Dex. So there's less options to deal with. Julian. Maniac Strike. We're probably okay. We can Sword Stance this. Well, how's it going, Hot Corn Dog? Like, what's going on? We got 56 battles to do. So we got time to kill. Oh, it's too bad I don't have Mega Horn. But you are part dark. I was never good at Battle Tower in, like, any game. The only time I did decently okay was, like, Gen 6. But that's when I knew how to start EV training and all that. But even then, like, I was still never really that great. Like, I can never get that far in Rubies, like, starting from this era. So we'll see how easy this is with actually EV-trained Pokemon. A Hero Rises started in Fae. The options are all amazing, and because of that, people don't know how to feel. You get too many good options. And it's just like, I don't... what is this feeling? Okay, nope. Nope. Nope, we're getting out of there. And we'll Shadow Ball. Confusion! What? Why not Psychic? The winning unit who got the most support in A Hero Rises is given away for free. The unit you joined is gonna lose hands down. No way, she's getting a second. Oh, okay. It's one of those ones you vote and you join the team kind of thing. Oh, smart move. By the way, Metagross has Meteor Mash because we held off on evolving Metane. Metagross can learn Meteor Mash at level 55. Wait. But Metane can learn it at level 50. So that's the only reason why Metagross has it. Yeah, I had a feeling water resisted steel. For a second, I'm like, oh no, rollout's a ground type move. Wait, no, it's not. The animation made me think it was. Earthquake. Water's not resistant to ground, that's for sure. Too bad Metagross doesn't have a setup move. I think I could have taught him Calm Mind, but I didn't think that was going to be that helpful. That really only benefited Psychic. Fallen Edelgard somehow got into it due to her initial banner, and how she was when she was at her peak. People despite her. Oh no, reversal. That did a lot of damage. Yeah, despise. Yeah, I thought that was what you meant to say. Point number 6. Oh, this is perfect. Setup. Oh no, my defenses are down. Whatever shall I do? So, Torchic. You know what? I think how it works is that, like, the farther you go along, they'll start using evolved Pokemon. So, like, they use under evolved Pokemon first, just to kind of make it a little bit easier, and then you get more and more as you go along. So, what are the units you can choose for A Hero Rises? She's going... Oh, okay. She's going against Ninja Sister of Corrin. Oh, Kagero? Wait. Ninja Sister. If it's who I think of, it's Kagero. Not actual sister. So, not only is Edelgard disliked, she's going against a very popular unit. Imagine if Torchic was the one that's to solo. You know, I don't think Seeking has anything too threatening, but we could just go to Starmie. Play it safe. Oh! Never mind! We got one-hit KO strats here. That ain't good. Back to Heracross. Oh, Camilla has a ninja alt. Okay. When you said sister, I'm like, but Cargaro isn't, her Corn's sister. Okay, Horn Attack. Get the Seeking out of here. Our first loss due to a one-hit KO move. Yeah, that's fun. So, Camilla has a ninja alt. Okay. Well, I mean... we gotta do something about that. I always loved doing that. Oh, Shuppet. I mean, this is why we have Rock Slide. There we go. We did the first 7 trainers. Oh, okay. They didn't give you BP, so they just gave you, like, HP ups. Interesting. Well, now we gotta go back in. But yeah, what other FE characters are for the event? Alright. Oh, okay. Time to set up. Not surprising. Well, let's just go for it. With you know, Swords Dance already up, you know, Seeking went down pretty quickly. Oh no, Lantern's faster. Wow, okay. But it's all done. One Swords Dance is enough. That's all we need. Ninja Camilla, Fallen Edelgard, Summer Edelgard. You got 2 Edelgards in here? Rhea Red Grimma? Rhea. Wait. Is that a Fae? Okay. Oh, wait, no. You're part psychic. Let's get Starmie in here. Oh, rearmed Grima. Okay. Valentine's Robin Crom. Demon King. Yes, sir. Demon King. Rearmed Orphelia. And Legendary Veronica. Okay. So is Grima just, like, evil Robin? Or is it, like, something else? And Demon King, is that, is Demon King the, what was it, Leon from FE8? Or am I missing something? There's so many characters in Fire Emblem, I forget some of them. You know, I forget sometimes. Oh, wait, I think Ice Beam works? Okay, it's neutral. Couldn't remember. Yes, go for Fake Out. Is Fallen Female Robin. Okay, I had a feeling. Funny is that rearmed Grima is leagues above the legendary female Grima. Interesting. Rearmed is better than legendary. Good to know. Oh no, Shift Tree's going for Solar Beam. Anyway, and who was Demon King? Is that FE8 or is that something else? Ooh, Pinsir! Bug on Bug. But sucks to be you because I have Rock Slide. And by the way, there is still time to give nicknames to this Heracross, because when we go back to Coliseum, that is our chance. That is our chance. Yeah, Lion from Demon King. Okay. However, it's when the Demon King shows his real form rather than using Lions. So actually the final boss. Okay. That's cool. Is it Lion or Leon? I never figured out how to pronounce it. I'm guessing it's Lion with... like lion, kind of. Wait, is it Lion, Leon, or Lyron? Lion. Yeah. That's not a good choice. That is a bad Pokemon choice. You pronounced it like Leon. Okay. Maybe this was a bad Pokemon choice. Oh no, Dodrio's faster! Because that's going to matter against Metagross. Oh, your speed doesn't matter if you don't hit me. Oh, I am so sorry, except not really. If the AI is smarter in Emerald to know not to use a poison type move against a steel type, then I understand why Ruby is easier. Ooh, there's actually a chance he might win. Oh, Leech Seed. That's actually a good setup move if Breloom was the first one out. Oh, too bad for you, Breloom. If anything, in the even Demon King and Rearm Grima. Oh, Demon King and Grima are fighting in the first round? That's interesting. Dodrio again? Well, I gotta get out of here again. If I were to take a bet, I'm gonna bet that... I would bet that Grima would win. That would be my guess. But I would probably vote for Demon King. I don't know, something different. It's not a dragon, you know? Ooh, Wish Cash. Water Ground. Demon King will probably win. Really? Okay. Rearm Grima currently is in a legendary banner, which might make people less likely to want another copy. Oh, okay. Demon King's really good. Okay. Yeah, I just have to go for Earthquake a few times. Starmie won't help either way. Ooh, Magnitude 9. That's bad. Alright. Have a good day, Hot Corn Dog. Let's go to Starmie. And Thunderbolt. Okay. One more Thunderbolt, but I think Water Spout is now weaker. Yeah, definitely is. It's based on how your HP. If you're at full health, it'll deal max damage. The lower health you get, it deals less. Battle number 6. Hi. Phone? Phone? No? Okay. Ooh, slacking. This is a little scary. Let's see if we can go straight into taking him out. Slacking is very strong. Okay. Okay. Oh, feint attack. Guaranteed to hit. Too bad I'm part fighting. But now, I can safely Swords Dance. Now let's go for Brick Break. I was gonna say, do some of these trainers have Pokemon with, like, TMs, or are they just level up moves? Then I remember, no, the Lineu had Surf, so they do have TMs. Ooh, Zangoose, one of my favorites. My dog's being weird in the background. Yeah, you are. Okay. Bye, Zangoose. You're one of my favorites. Oh no. Heracross, is trapped in the sand tomb. Whatever shall Heracross do? Just continue fighting. Battle number 7. Time to set up. Oh no, you're gonna make me flinch if you were faster than me. Actually, I'm curious, what is Lineu's base speed? Because Lineu probably would be faster than me. Because I know Heracross is like 85. Lineu is 100 base speed? And I was faster. Okay. So, because not only do I have the Jolly nature, but I am EV trained. That tells me these teams are not EV trained. Alright. What does this say? We have to get to 56. That basically just means we have to win. We have to do this 8 times. All right, 3rd time through. I wonder how challenging this would be if my Pokemon weren't EV trained, but I still had these moves. And, like, the items. Okay, well, we're gonna Swords Dance, but there is a chance it'll use Guillotine. Or just go for a Rock Tomb. Oh no, my speed's lower. Okay. Heracross is still faster, though. That could be due with the EV training and the nature, so... You know what? What's Pincers? What's Pincers base speed? Eight. Okay, 85. I think it's the same as Heracross. Wait, how am I faster? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Where's Heracross? Yeah, 85 base speed. And just let's double check Absol, because Absol should be faster. Oh! Absol's 75 base speed. I thought Absol would be faster. Okay. But yeah, look how much of a difference EV training did. And having a good nature. At least in the Ruby Battle Tower. Because even though Pinsir and Heracross have the same base speed, having the nature and EV training in that just allowed... And I lost... And I got a speed minus. It didn't matter. Because of all the EV training. So that's cool. I'm pretty sure if I went into this with no EVs whatsoever, or even just the vitamins, well, let's just say there's no EVs, I would have been slower. Duh, Shadow Ball. Oh no, special defense went down. It's not directly gonna help me. More Shadow Ball! Yeah. And we had Starmie as a backup with Thunderbolt, so yeah. Let's try setting up. I don't know how well this pair-up is, but we're gonna try it. It's probably a mistake. Well, that was a mistake, Ludicolo. Oh, okay. I'm already noticing repeats. Well, I'm here anyway. Might as well just keep it going. If I didn't have Swords Dance procced, I would have swapped. I have to use Rock Slide. You're part ghost. Brick Break won't work. And with Hearthstone and a Swords Dance, it was enough. If I had Mega Horn, that would have been nice. You know what? It is safe to Swords Dance. Unless the Gold deck has Psychic. But you have Brick Break. Does water resist fighting? No. Okay. Oh no, Gold deck copied the Swords Dance. Too bad that didn't help you. Kadabra, this is bad. This is actually bad. Kadabra's faster. I know Kadabra's. Oh, Focus Punch. Wait, Focus Punch. Kadabra with Focus Punch? Why? These guys are dumb. These guys are stupid. Why would you give a Kadabra a Focus Punch? Like, how does that help you? Steel? Clearly it didn't help that much. Although Metagross is part Psychic. Yeah, remind me. What is Kadabra's physical attack? 35. Like, that is not helpful. Alright, Absol. We can safely Swords Dance you. Except when you use Slash. That is bad. That is dangerous, but... Ow. Okay. Let's just keep going. Again, if I didn't have Swords Dance, I would have swapped out. Yeah, that could be bad, but we're gonna stay in. Gonna keep it going. Oh, I am staying in now. Oh no, Leech Seed. Leech Seed is actually kind of annoying, but you are the final Pokemon, so... Yeah, bye-bye. Opponent number 6. Do you have a fire type? No, you don't. Well, we can safely Swords Dance. Unless Donphan has Rock Slide. Yeah, Flail. Is Flail the one that deals more damage the less health you have? Where's... I don't remember. You know, it's too bad the Flame Orb isn't in this game. Because we could have taken advantage of that. Because Heracross has Guts. We could have totally taken advantage of that. But that's a Gen 4 thing. Easy. Another Absol. That's nice. I keep thinking Absol's faster than what he actually is. Oh no! Focus punch! Anyway. Well, let's just keep it going. Neutral, and down. Oh, crit. Okay. I mean, we took down Lunatone, so... And Lunatone's more defensive, I think, so we're good. Another 7. I guess if you want the stat boosting stuff... 21 wins. Hey, Clockbit, how's it going? We are getting, we're working on the level 50 Battle Tower ribbon. We are on battle number 22. Oh, we can safely set up on Tropius. Heracross is, like, already EV trained and ready to go. Same thing with my Metagross and Starmie. You know, I was told that Ruby's Battle Tower is easy. Now that I'm actually going through Ruby's Battle Tower, yeah. You know, when you see examples like a Kadabra with Focus Punch, yeah, they're not smart. I'm guessing the AI for Emerald's Battle Tower is a lot smarter, right? Oh, you're hunting Remoraid. How's that? How many resets have you done for that? And remind me, I know you have to do 2 fights for in that section. Is Remoraid the first fight or the second fight? $7K resets. Wow. It is the first fight. Okay. Second fight's Mantine. Yeah, I always get those two confused, the order. You know what? Let's get Starmie in here. Which you got a bit to go. Yeah. Oh, man. Toxic would have actually benefited Heracross. Because of Guts. You're going for every shiny in Colosseum, correct? Not necessarily one save file, but just in general. Yeah, okay. I'm guessing Mantine is going to be saved for a different playthrough. 35 out of 51. Nice. Oh, did you, like, hack the game to let, Espeon Umbreon Plus will be shiny? Or something? And Starmie gets to win. Every time you get a shiny, you beat the game and transfer to your Emerald Master. Do you get a couple shinies per Colosseum run? Like, you can do like all of Battle Square on the same save file. But in cases like the Johto starters or you have a ROM where you can hunt the Umbreon and Espeon in the community. Alright, alright. The only one that's not a part of it is Ho-Oh, and yeah. But you do set up your hunts legit. Nice, nice. Once we are done with the level 50 battle tower, the next thing to do is to go back into Pokemon Coliseum. Your normal psychic. We need to go back into Pokemon Coliseum and do Mount Battle. 1 to 100. Without leaving or swapping teammates. Gotta get hair across that ribbon. You had a way to back up your saves with your modded Wii. Oh, okay. So one thing I just found out was that Ruby's Battle Tower has 50 in a level 100 one. Emerald's Battle Tower has 50 in open level. So I don't know if I should just level grind to level 100 or just try to use the open level one. Yeah. Every time you get a shiny and transfer them, you go back to the backup save and put that in your memory cards. Oh, okay. I see what's happening. So that way, you create that backup save, and then you have to beat the game again. Once you get that transfer, you load up that old backup save so you don't need to just start the game over from scratch. Last time you just used Crunch. Oh, use Psychic. This was probably a bad choice. What? Oh no, that was a bad Pokemon choice. Why didn't you just go for Psychic again? Sometimes, depending on the hunting, you give to set up from scratch anyway. Well, something like the Johto starters would do that. I think we could safely Brick Break. By the way, when I was Eevee training my Starmie off screen on my own time, I found a shiny Wingull. Yeah, you can do the other two post-game, that's true. Hi, Act, how's it going? Just doing some Battle Tower to get that ribbon. Level 50. Point number 5. So far, this is a pretty easy Battle Tower. I didn't think it was going to be. I always suck with Battle Tower. Okay, yeah, we are getting out of here. Although, we'll probably try using Toxic. Oh, you did Link multi-battles. That's cool. I don't think I ever did that. Start hunting Coliseum. Maybe one day, Clockpit. Maybe one day. I like to play other things, but maybe if there's like a... like an opening where I'm not really doing anything else. Maybe I'll do that from time to time. It will definitely be more of a, it's like a let's chat sort of thing, because we're talking about, you know, Gen 3 odds for Shiny, where it's like almost 10k. Imagine the flex on the Ribbon Master. No, I get it. I totally get it. The only reason why I didn't want to go for Shiny Heracross was because I was worried about, I was worried about the transferring up, that at some point Game Freak is going to probably close down the, the Pokemon Bank. I bet fans will find a way to keep it up, but for right now, that's my worry. So that's why I wanted to get going on this. If I only have one shot to do it, I wanted to get one going. But yeah, if I ever do shiny Coliseum hunting, I might just do ribbon challenges. Probably on my own time, though. But, yeah. Yeah, there'll probably end up being a way if that ever does close down. But for right now, I don't want to think of that possibility. I just want to try to get it going. Have you ever done a ribbon challenge before, Clockpit? Or are you just mostly focused on shiny hunting? Or once you get all the shinies for Coliseum, are you then going to ribbon challenge them? Ribbon Master. Not yet. Yeah, I've been getting resources for Ruby and all 51. Okay, if that's the eventual plan. Oh man, we get to utilize Heracross's Guts ability now. Heracross is even stronger. It'll be neutral damage. I don't want the chance of missing. You also have capture cards for all the systems. That will be part of your journey. Nice. It's going to be tricky for me with the DS stuff. I don't have a 3DS capture card. So, but I am told there is a way you can put a program on the 3DS to stream it to your computer, and maybe I could do that, but I'm also think that you can't play DS games that way, so yeah, I might have to do DS games on my own time. And maybe just make a make a quick video on updating that. But maybe I could do Gen 6 and onwards. For sure I could do Gen 8 though. You have a 3DS capture card? I feel like that's probably just a good thing to have. I mean, you could just play emulator on the 3DS, on the DS stuff, but the problem is, I don't think there's a way to transfer your saves back and forth. Because that's what I'm doing. Like, I have the GB operator. I'm just transferring my save back and forth with the cartridges. Oh, you had Psychic? How was I supposed to predict that? Oh, well. We'll get Starmie in here. Yeah, if there was a way for me to actually transfer my save back and forth, I could probably go that route and just use an emulator to stream it, like what I'm doing now. Surf. If you have a modded 3DS, you could take the save from the 3DS game and play it on an emulator in a computer. Oh, if that's actually the case, maybe I'll go that route. Ooh, oh, Starmie! Thank you! Then slap the save file from the emulator back onto the 3DS. Okay, maybe I'll look into that. I'm just not sure about everything you can do with emulating the DS. So, but we can at least maybe stream most of it. I hear DS emulation is okay. I don't know about 3DS emulation though. Oh, okay. She's just like, oh, please make room. Let's go take care of that right now. I don't need the Matcha Brace. We'll do that for right now. And right now, we have 28 wins. I got an iron, yay. But yeah, if I could transfer my saves back and forth, then I could do that. Because I will probably have to trade, you know, like do some on the game, transfer it back, do a trade, and then put the save on the computer for the different game. I would have to probably do a lot of that. But if that's how I can do Gen 4, then that might be the way to go. I don't know about 3DS stuff, but we'll worry about that later. Right now, Gen 4 is probably the big one to focus on. Yeah. Ooh, right on. Okay. You know what? We'll set up. He could have a rock move, but maybe we can tank it. Goes for Earthquake. Ah. Come on. Well, at least we're not seeing stuff like Torchic. You know, the Pokemon are getting better. Go for another Brick Break. Thunder, okay. Ew, okay. Let's go with Starmie, and we'll just use Psychic. I don't know if it has Water Absorb or Thunder Absorb, so let's just get Psychic. Alright. And we have Donphan. Bye-bye. I know, Clockpit, if you're still here, is there a plan to do Pokemon XD shinies in the future? If you do plan to do XD shinies, are you gonna, like, overlap with some of the Pokemon? Because, some of the Pokemon in XD are just unevolved forms of Pokemon you could get in Colosseum. Like Teddiursa and Houndour. Now, let's go with Metagross. I have Shadow Ball. So close. Trick! Oh no, I lost my leftovers. That's just mean. They gave me the Macho Brace. Now Metagross is even slower. Skill swap? Okay. I had Clear Body. What do I have now? Heracross. Okay. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Psychic. Oh no, it's going for Earthquake. Yeah, that's a decent setup. What is Grumpig's ability? What do you have? We're now starting to get some decent interesting strategies. Okay, so Grumpig either has Thick Fat or Own Tempo. Not sure which. There is a chance Torkoal will survive this hit. I still have Starmie, so it doesn't really matter. And there goes Metagross. Alright, Starmie can clean up this mess. Need to be careful. Like, I need to be smarter now. They're now getting pretty strong. Maybe now we're in the tier where they're kind of EV trained. Or they have better strategies. I don't know. Although, if I remember correctly, I don't think Game Freak really knew about the mid-maxing aspect of EV training until Gen 4. Well then. Yeah, I had a feeling Starmie is faster. Yeah, get out of here, Swallow. I wish I had set up for Heracross, but that's okay. We'll just stick with Starmie. Shouldn't it be easier to land Thunderbolt when it's flying? You'd think. You'd really think. There are some moves that will deal more damage if the Pokemon's flying. I think Hurricane does that. I think Hurricane and Gust. Gust will actually do that too. Not only will it hit the Pokemon if it's flying, I think it will deal even more damage. Battle number 4. We got a ninja kid to fight. We could set up. Yeah, okay. I think you're going for Thunder Wave Thunder strats. Or, you know, you just Thunder Wave twice. Probably thought I was going to switch, or is just not that smart. I don't know. Heracross is a beast. By the way, I'm going to say this again. There is still a chance, still open for nicknames for Heracross. When we go back to Coliseum, that's when we can nickname. So if you have any nickname ideas, go ahead and toss them in chat. I'll keep them in some notes. And we'll be going back to Coliseum. Ooh, Ice Beam. We'll be going back to Coliseum once we're done with this level 50. There we go. Still doing good. Battle number 5. Now I also need to decide whether I want to just level grind to level 100 and stick with Ruby Battle Tower. Ooh, you know what? Let's go to Metagross. Or if I want to go to Emerald and just use the open level. Yeah, neutral damage. Earthquake. Oh no. If only Metagross had, like, the Choice Band. Because the Choice Band is in Gen 3, I just you have to get it from Emerald's Battle Frontier with battle points. I didn't know that, so yeah, I don't have one. If we needed one, I would either trade from Emerald or just insert a cheat just to get it. Rock, water, Meteor Mash would deal neutral. That's okay. I could also just swap to Starmie. Just use Thunderbolt. Another Meteor Mash will work. And finally, we Earthquake. Oh no, Zap Cannon. 50% accuracy. Usually you have to pair that up with, like, Lock On or something. Mind Reader. Battle number 6. I've only been half paying attention, but like sometimes what they say when they meet with you is just like, what? I could swap to Metagross, but I could also safely set up. Well, not safely, but nothing super effective or anything. I don't want to be paralyzed. Sure, Guts would activate, but I'd be slower. Well, now I can Brick Break. And remember, Magneton has Sturdy, but this is Gen 3. It only protects from one-hit KO moves. I don't think that gets changed until maybe Gen 5. By the way, Rock Slide and Sword Stance are moved to moves from Emerald, but let's be honest, Heracross would really only have Brick Break if we didn't do that. Ooh, Aggron. There is a chance he'll use a rock move. But he goes for Surf. I constantly forget Aggron can learn Surf. And that was crit too, okay. I mean, that's a lot of damage, but that was a crit. So I forget Aggron can use Surf because it's not ideal to give him Surf. Well, too bad I don't have Mega Horn. Remember when Leaf Braid was Sceptile's exclusive move? And then they give it to, like, every grass type? Now. Okay, let's see. Well, we're gonna keep going. Why does it look like Swampert's eyes are, like, lopsided? Oh, well. Let's get... we'll just get Starmie out here. We won't Thunderbolt, but we'll Psychic. Wow, Swampert's pretty tanky. And start... Ooh. Let's try that again. There we go. That's another 7 down. $35 wins. Three more run-throughs of this. Without losing, of course. Are you telling me you have Dragon-type Pokemon in your team? Dragon Trainer? Because that makes sense. I can safely say Heracross does not have Rock Slide. Or his, anyway. I could have given my Heracross Earthquake temporarily. Ooh, that's bad. Too bad. Good thing I resist. Well, let's stay in. Okay, I lucked out there with the crit. Taken down by the word go! And Swampert's back. We'll keep going with Brick Break. Deal a lot of damage. Let's see. Am I slower now? Am I slower than Swampert? Yep, I'm slower. Oh, he had the Shell Bell, not the leftovers. Okay. I guess I could have gotten a Shell Bell for Starmie. He was more of a fighting-type trainer than a Dragon one. Two of the three of his Pokemon were fighting-type. Okay. No, we better stay in. Because I didn't want Starmie to get hit by Thunderbolt. I mean, I could have swapped in Metagross. And use Earthquake. Just that little bit of health left. But thought ahead of time and decided to use... Apparently this Tropius knew I had Rock Slide. And decided to try to survive at least one more turn. I failed immensely. Gotta watch out, this Sea King has Horn Drill. Could one-hit KO me. AI with the Synthesis at full health when it could have used a flying move. Yeah, it could have. It really could have. And this Sea King could have gone for Horn Drill. But it didn't. How's it going, old brown shoe? We are at round, I think, 37 now? This is like battle 38 out of 56. You basically need to beat the battle tower 8 times in a row. Well, we can set up a Ludicolo. Yeah, that's why I did Ruby. I am debating on the level 100 battle, though. I want some opinions on this. So, Ruby's battle tower, it's level 100. So, I would basically need to be max level. Which that just means a lot of grinding. But if I go to Emerald, it's open level. So, I don't need to be max level for that. My Pokemon just need to be basically the same level. Which one should I go for? We're going to be gaining levels, because 1, I need Mega Horn, which that's at level 55, and 2, we're going through Mount Battle. We're getting levels through that anyway. I have Swords Dance up. Let's go for it. Could have been worse. But this is still annoying. Magic Coat. So, let's see. That was a wasted turn, Grumpig. Emerald would be slightly harder with improved AI and Pokemon, but you get if the slight increase is difficult isn't worth getting to level 100. Ooh. Gyarados basically just undid the Swords Dance, but I think we're okay. So you think we should do open level, so we don't have to grind all the way to level 100. Right, the increase in difficulty doesn't offset all the grinding I would have to do. I mean, we could try it. And if I have a lot of trouble with open level Emerald, we can just swap back to Ruby and just level grind. I mean, okay, let's be fair here. Emerald's Battle Frontier is really good. It's way better than just the Battle Tower. Honestly, the Battle Frontier peaked. It peaked with Emerald. And, you know, it was good in Gen 4 stuff. But the problem with the Gen 4 ones is that it only has 5. Emerald's Battle Frontier has 7 facilities, you know? That's what makes it better. Yeah, this ain't good. Oh, bye, Heracross. That didn't work out for you. Well, that was a waste. Oh no! Focus Punch! By the way, Old Brown Shoe, earlier on in these attempts, I saw an AI use Kadabra with Focus Punch. Yeah, that was a smart move. Oh, Blaziken gets to survive one more turn. Blaziken, you have prolonged your demise. Oh, Lychee Berry. Just boosting your attack. You get to survive another turn, Blaziken. You're just prolonging the inevitable. There it is. And we got Regice. Okay, I wish I had Brick Break, but we are going with Psychic. I have Meteor Mash on Metagross, so... Is it Resto Chesto? It looks like it. Well, I just wasted its Chesto. Yeah... Okay, went to sleep. Now I can safely swap. I forgot they'll eventually use legendaries. And we shall Meteor Mash. I even get the attack boost. Well, I want to actually hit it, you know. Meteor Mash has a chance of missing, so. There we go. See? Easy. And if Heracross wasn't fainted, we could have used that. What do we got? Oh, Altaria. Flying Dragon. You know what? This is what Starmie's for. I had a feeling you'd go with Dragon Dance, but I'm not risking a flying type move. And besides, Altaria's more tanky than, you know, damage. Greydale is a weird one. Let's go to Metagross. We'll probably just use Meteor Mash. Yeah, we'll go with Meteor Mash. Rock Grass is a weird typing. I'm not used to it. Grass doesn't resist steel. Oh no, Metagross is nope, not even slower. Never mind. Machamp, you were better off with a fighting type move. At least it's neutral. Still going for the Rock Tombs. Okay. We still have Starmie, so not a big deal. Battle number 6. Let's go. What do you got? Okay. Milotic has good special defense. But Heracross, like, you know what? We'll stay in. We'll set up. Oh no. Okay. That's annoying. One Brick Break. We're gonna try once. And we made it through. Okay, no, we're not dealing with this. Okay, no. That's enough, Milotic. Enough of that. Shame on you. Too bad Starmie doesn't have leftovers for this fight, but... What? Oh, come on! What is that? Milotic can't attract Starmie, so... Yeah, waste your turn! Hey, get out of here. Not dealing with you. Is Survivor a good Pokemon? I have never used Survivor, but I always use Zangoose. I mean, the problem is poison typings just aren't that great, but stat-wise, is Survivor any good? Well, other than the Milotic being somewhat scary, that wasn't that bad. Battle number 7. Where is... You're all the way down there. Let's look at your stats. Attack of 100, special attack 100? Alright. But that's all it's got going for it. And we are leaving. Metagross, I want a physical attacker out here. I mean, yeah. Oh, I wish I had Brick Break. But I don't. We got a Shadow Ball. And just deal with the Reflect. Yeah, but like, other than its attack and special attack, HP is 73, defense is 60, special defense is 60, and speed is 65. It's not that great. I think Survivor is just too slow to take advantage of its attacking stats. Well, I guess we could stay in. Yeah, waste your turn, Gardevoir. Yeah, even though Reflux up, I'm still better off with Shadow Ball. Just try to get some health back. Well, I lost Metagross. Unless... Nope, I lost Metagross. Gardevoir, Destiny Bond is such BS. Okay, well... Let's not even set up. Because you are going for Blizzard, not Reflect. Or not, Attract, I mean. Oh, you have leftovers? Wait, no, what do you have? Oh, boosting special defense. I think this is a different Milotic. Heracross, come on, it was only one double team. Now it's 2. There we go. You made it. And there we go, another win. We got a scope lens. Okay. That one is... It raises crit rate. Interesting. And we are at battle number 42 wins. Gotta keep going. Let's keep going. You always lose maybe today? Well, okay. I don't understand what that actually means, but, you know, if you always lose, that's an easy win for me, I guess. Heracross is not safe here. Yeah, exactly. At least it didn't use Endure. Didn't stall out the fight. Breloom. We'll use Psychic. Yeah, get out of here. Well, let's just keep going. Seen Milotic a lot. Yeah, another 2. Well, Heracross can safely go back in. I'm not using a special attacking move. Oh, this one has leftovers. Yeah, go ahead. Keep using Mirror Coat. Do it. My Heracross is totally going to use a special attacking move. Alright. Let's see, let's keep going. Unless he uses Horn Drill, I can safely Swords Dance. And even then, Horn Drill will have to hit. Oh, you go for rest. That's totally going to help you, Sea King. Oh. I mean, now you can use rest. Or agility again. Whatever works for you. Probably just assumed that you weren't fast enough now. Okay. I know Regirock has a lot of defense, and I should swap to Starmie, but I want to see how much Brick Break does. Regirock's faster? Hold... How fast is Regirock? Yeah, even with one Swords Dance, it was still... Oh, we're speed tied. Regice is scarier. And Sceptile. Well, we'll stay in. Wait. Hold on. Regirock has a speed of 50. Heracross had a base speed of 85. How did Regirock even go first? I didn't see Quick Claw activate. Did my speed get lowered? What was... No, my speed didn't get lowered. How was Regirock faster? I think Quick Claw gives the indicator when it procs. Oh, okay. Then I guess that might be it. Because that would have to be the only way for Regirock to be faster. I know at some point Quick Claw will tell you when it activates. The mirror match of the century. Except, you know, this Starmie doesn't have... The opponent's Starmie has Recover. Mine doesn't. So it's not exactly a mirror match, but, you know, it's two Starmies. You've been playing Emerald. You put a Quick Claw on your Coughing, and it never says Quick Claw activated. So it just makes you move first. Okay. Good to know. Well, Starmie's not making it out of here. Oh, you boost speed. Well, take the L. Starmie, just take the L. I'm gonna play it safe. I think Metagross might be a better idea. Metagross is tanky, has, you know, has leftovers. Goes for Blizzard. Not Thunderbolt. Oh, it's a good thing. I can safely use Psychic. Oh no, Focus Punch. Well, the next Psychic will definitely work now. I don't think Breloom has any sort of healing. It would have to have been Leech Seed. There we go. I thought about giving one of them a Quick Claw, but I decided, nah, we'll just stick with what we have and see how this goes. Heracross has a Heartstone to power up Rock Slide. Starmie has the Mystic Water to power up Surf, and Metagross has Leftovers. I was gonna give Heracross the Black Belt. I guess we're doing this again. Yeah, I was gonna give him the Black Belt, only to find out I have to steal the Black Belt from a trainer. And I don't have a Thief user. That's unfortunate. Well, Metagross is a good pivot, I guess. I don't know what's coming out next. It's okay. Meteor Mash, I guess. Water resists. I forgot. Oh, that pause made me think I was frozen. I'm like, oh no. Okay, let's go with Earthquake. Water doesn't resist ground. Like, what, 2 more of those? Oh, no. Do I swap to Starmie? Or do I keep going? Keep going. You went for Ice Beam. Okay. Let's just hope I thaw out, I guess. And then you went for Muddy Water. Okay. Yeah, this is... Oh boy. Of course he got the... It was a 10% chance. I'm not liking this. What's your last one? Yeah, 10 does not equal 0. And, oh boy, that was a close one. Getting hit on... Yeah, that explosion threw me off. And not, it was also a crit, but I probably still would have fainted anyway. Well, I'm not sticking around. And Gardevoir has guts now. That's totally going to help you. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. Gardevoir, you were probably better off with... Actually, you know what? Psychic might have been better for you. Although, I have a gut feeling that this Gardevoir is going to Destiny Bond me. The last one did. Well, your speed went up. And there it is. Bye, Metagross. Bye-bye. What do we got next? Who's... Dang it. I was hoping to get a good mon to set up with, but... Okay. What do we got? This Milotic may have Attract. It has Double Team. That's going to be annoying. We're going to try to take this out with Starmie. If Starmie faints, and this Milotic has Attract, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Although, probably not. Starmie would have to be frozen. And what's the likelihood of that? Okay. That pause gave me a slight heart attack there. Yeah, it is 10%. Although I think Blizzard actually might have a higher percentage. Because it has less accuracy. Stupid. Number 6. Where do we got? Let me look. Okay, no, it is still 10%. Ludicolo. Yeah. Heracross can safely set up against Ludicolo, but it's probably going to take a few hits. Unless Ludicolo goes for a Fake Out again. Or, you know, I just take it out one hit. You're going for the rest sleep talk, but you didn't use rest. Why? Get out of here. Well, let's just keep going. Deal at least some damage. Okay. Never mind. If only I had Megahorn. Battle number 7. I'm hesitating because this golem could use explosion. But if I swap to Metagross, it could just Earthquake. If I swap to Starmie and Explosion, Starmie might just die. But if it uses Earthquake, I'm fine. No! We're not safe stating act. No, this is a legit run on an emulator. I don't cheat. I don't cheat. What are you talking about? You know what? Let's hope he Earthquakes. Let's find out. Okay, never mind. Goes with something else. I keep thinking these have, like, competitive movesets. Well, I could swap, or I could just go with Ice Beam. Earthquake. So I was kind of expecting Earthquake, but just not with the right Pokemon. Yeah, Golem with Roar. Like, what? Okay. Oh no, it used Toxic. It used Toxic. Oh no, now water moves are more powerful. I mean, that could be a problem. Oh, wait. Luco? Oh, he has Rain Dish, not Swift Swim. Okay. This Ludicolo is meant to be, like, trying to stall. Okay, went with Surf. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurt. We're at least getting one good move, so... Brick Break. Okay. Heracross's next attack is even stronger. But you see, Ludicolo, you just made me even stronger. Oh, protect strats, okay. Surf, Rain Dance, Toxic, Protect, okay. Oh, come on! Rain Stop, no more healing from that. Double Protect, are you kidding me? Alright, alright. I think Shadow Ball might be the best move we could do. This is dumb. Double Protect. Come on, get out of here. Stupid. Oh boy, okay. We got a mental herb, alright. From here on, every time you beat 7 trainers in a row, your Pokemon will receive a ribbon. Alright, this is it. This is the last set. Oh, okay. Now the pressure is on. Okay. Ludico is definitely going to go for protect. But I do have the health to survive. Or not, he doesn't go for protect. That's just a win. I'm stronger now. Guts stacked with Swords Dance, stacked with Stab. Yeah. Electro could go for Explosion. It is faster. There it is. The trainer's like, oh no, what have I done? I just created a monster. What do we got? We got right on. Okay. We get Stab. Mega Horn. All right. Neutral. All right, all right. Battle number 2. Oh, thanks for the follow, Do DeMillie. I'll call you Emily? Okay. Oh, Dode Emily. I see it now. Okay. How's it going, Emily? We are in the final stretch to give Heracross a ribbon. This is the last set of Battle Tower for the level 50 ribbon. The pressure is on. You've been replaying Ruby? How's your replay going? Just playing for fun? Doing some sort of challenge? What? Main extract? Okay. Well, it went for rest. Just playing for fun? Good, good. I had to replay my copy of Ruby for this. I thought I had a save file. You know, this is my game from back when I was a kid, right? And it was one of my main saves. So I'm like, oh, I can just use it right away. And I'm like, oh, I better check the save file and see what I have. And then it booted up, only to realize that at some point I deleted my save. So it's like, oops. So I had to replay this game on my own time. You're a simp for Steven's stones? I see. So, how much do you know of the ribbon challenge? Okay, I think we're still better off trying to stay here. Okay, Rock Tomb. Lost speed, but I might still be faster. Nope. Okay. Your favorite champion in the manga and the game and anime. And you haven't gotten that far. Oh, Heracross lost. This isn't good. Let's go Starmie. I haven't... with the manga, I've only read the red, blue, and yellow stuff, so I don't know how the manga is for anything past that. This Swampert is gonna ruin me. What do you got? Special attack? Come on, Starmie. Okay. 2 more. Okay. Yeah, Pokemon Adventures is just a dark series for Pokemon. And this is why we have Ice Beam. Not good enough, but you know what? That's fine. Starmie did your job. You did a good job. Ugh. Alright, that Swampert is scaring me. We got Metagross. Luckily, we have Shadow Ball. That pause. How do you get a Metagross? Or a Latios? I didn't catch mine, I guess? I haven't caught it, so there you go. There's your answer. And we saw 2 of the Regis earlier. If you recall in Emerald, the Battle Pyramid Frontier Brain has the 3 Regis. Okay. Oh, okay, we lucked out there. The AI loves using Shadow Ball, even though it's almost always worse than leftovers. Yeah. Okay, then. Ooh. Okay. Do I swap? Or do I go for it? You know what? What is Latios base speed? I'm gonna check. Because that'll probably make my decision. 110! That was a waste of a Swords Dance, but you know what? We're probably not going to survive. Unless it does something other than the Psychic move. I mean, she did use a Psychic move, alright. Mist Ball, okay. I forget Mist Ball is actually a move. Low. Okay. 2 more hits, I guess. I forget this move exists. Did they get rid of Mist Ball in future games? Or is it just, like, that uncommon to see? I want to look. Well then. No, I'm too weak. Metagross, save me. Where's Mist Ball? Psychic type move, okay. Earthquake. Oh, it's a Latios exclusive? Okay. I didn't realize that. No wonder I don't remember it. It's a worse version than Snarl? I mean, it does the same thing. It does the same thing that lowers special attack. But it was saying it may lower special attack from what I was reading. Well then. With Intimidate, no, we are not staying here. If Salamence came in later, sure, and I already had one set up, then maybe. Good. What do we got? We'll just do the same thing. I figured. That's actually gonna take me out. There we go. I can safely set up. Sceptile is faster. I forgot about that. That didn't do that much. Okay. Okay. We got rest. Resto Chesto. Alright. And this is why we have Swords Dance. Well, I lost my Starmie, so I better stick around and hope I survive with Rock Slide. This is scary. This is really scary. Heracross is faster. Okay. Little bit left over. We're not done yet. And there it is. Okay. 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 Battle number 6. What's the likelihood Registeel's gonna use Explosion? Because Registeel can. You know what? Let's play it safe. I could have used Swords Dance, but you know what? Iron Defense, okay. Let's just go with Earthquake. It's fine. It's gonna take a few, Earthquakes, but... Or, you know, Registeel gets a crit. Like it always happens, clearly. Let's get another Earthquake. Resto Chesto? Is that what he's doing? It doesn't carry Explosion? This one had a Lumberry, so... We'll just keep going. Okay. We got two options. And he has Thunderbolt. And he used one Iron Defense. I'm thinking we go back to Heracross. We set up the Swords Dance. And go for Brick Break. Or we go to Starmie. Use Surf and hope we survive a Thunderbolt. Because he did use Iron Defense. And I don't know what to do. We hope for a rest. Oh yeah, he does have Earthquake. So Heracross is safe in terms of Earthquake, Thunderbolt. We'll try Heracross. We gotta get one Swords Dance in, though. Gotta offset that Iron Defense. Okay, we gotta use another one. Okay. Yes! We got it. Hey, thanks for the follow, the room. Wait, the room OC. How's it going? We almost got the ribbon for Heracross. We got this fight and one more. And the pressure is on. The pressure is on. A500? Okay. That's fine. Okay, let's see what the other two are. And we lost Metagross. Okay, well, I'm not swapping. No! Oh, no. Okay. This is all we have left. And we gotta go for Surf. Thank you for the crit, Starmie. We got one more. What is it? No! No! Special defense. Okay. It had to be Registeel. It had to be Registeel. Or Regice, I'm sorry. It had to be Regice. And Starmie doesn't have anything like leftovers. This... Okay, come on. Please. Wait. We did it! We did it! Oh my... Okay. That was scary. We got one more. This is it. Oh my... Okay. Other Golducks used Brick Break. This one has Iron Tail. Okay. I just had to miss that Rock Slide against Gardevoir. But it worked out. I shouldn't complain. It worked out. Okay. We're gonna just keep going. Kingdra's slower than I think he is. Okay. He's probably gonna Resto Chesto. There it is. Okay, using Rest again. We got this one. We got the Kingdra. Sorry, I'm just... This is the clutch win, you know? I'm very scared to lose this. I should have... Oh well. Is this it? Is this the win? Right, you flinched. You got attack boost. GG, we are done. That's it. We got the ribbon. Oh, that 6 battle was so scary. I almost lost it. And what's the item that I'm gonna get? What do you want? You beat 50 trainers in a row. Purely magnificent. As the owner of the battle tower, let me give you a memento. The silver shield. Oh, the silver shield is a secret base item. I forgot about that. Here, hold on. I thought that said give you Mewtwo. It's just like, what? Mewtwo. So what's the item that I get from this? Bright powder. Okay. Alright. But Heracross is on her way. We got 3 ribbons. Let's actually take a look. Level 50 battle tower. Oh, we almost lost that. But came in clutch. That Reggie Ice was scary. It missed the exact amount of times we needed. But now that you mentioned the Psylocke Berry Old Brown Shoe, let me check something. Because last time, at the end, I got the Jirachi on here. And that's how you get the Psylocke Berry Old Brown Shoe. The Jirachi event gives you it. This is the Wishmaker from the bonus disc. It gives you a Psylocke Berry. And by the way, there's my shiny Wingull that I got during Eevee training. Anyway. I am saving that right now. Okay. So, the next ribbon we gotta do. It's time to go back to Pokemon Coliseum. We gotta do Mount Battle. Off screen, I'm gonna trade Heracross, Metagross, and Starmie over to Pokemon Coliseum. And the next time we do this, we are doing Mount Battle. I'll probably keep the items where they are. And luckily, because it's Mount Battle, we'll gain levels. And so we can finally get Mega Horn. And we are done. We got the level 50 ribbon. That's it. So that means we can just level up to level 100 if we wanted to. But that is for next time. Thanks to you for everyone who showed up. I'm doing Pokemon streams Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I'm doing Fire Emblem Engage on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Pacific time. If you want to see the old streams that are not on Twitch anymore, they're on YouTube at ScottBot64 Stream Archives. I think my dog wants to say hi. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Come here. No? You don't want to come up? Okay. Here's my doggo, though. Alright, anyway. Have a good day. Later. See you in Coliseum next time.